Drivin Ivan here, and behind me, an absolutely beautiful, show-winning 1949 MG TC. There is so much amazing history about these cars, and just look at it. It's an absolute thing of beauty. I'm gonna talk about it, I'm gonna drive it, I'm gonna review it, and so let's get started. Smash that like button, really helps me with the algorithm. Leave me a comment, and make sure you're subscribed as well. If you like the content, please do buy me a coffee. Why not? I'll have a link below. Here we go. I will grab the camera here and just talk about how beautiful this MG TC actually is. It's well, it was originally called duotone, and it's two-tone. They would apparently, these cars started at about $1,795, believe it or not. And the dealer would then take these sideboards off and paint them. And then he could charge a little extra. How about that? Why not? But, you know, the dealer tricks, installing radios back in the day, and this, that, and the other, things that the customers, most every customer wanted. But including the dual spares. And the dual spares would have been on because perhaps someone was doing time trials or a hill climb, and they would want to actually go ahead and have an extra set of tires that were maybe a little bit more knobby, which would help in the hill climb. But let's just take in this shape more. I mean, oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's just a stunning car. Just watching it pull out of the garage and down the street here is it's a thing of beauty. It's gorgeous from every angle back there, and it just I'll go ahead and show you the front too. Just stunning. It's stunning in this two-tone with the aluminum body. It's really on an ash wood frame, and they just kind of take the aluminum and form it and form the chassis and everything, and the body, and you know, old school. And I'll have more stories about this. This car was very influential here in the United States with the GIs that were over in England. This was the first post-war MG, so it was you know, it still looked kind of older. It was until 1955 that the MGA came out, and I do have a full driving review of an MGA, which is definitely worth checking out. But the shape was a bit dated, but still just absolutely stunning and gorgeous. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Now I'm going to show you the interior. Why not? Let's just get right to it. And look at that. Suicide doors. Of course, they're called that because if you get into a crash and you happen to fall out, well, the car's going to drag you along with it. That's why ever since a long time ago, you could not have suicide doors in cars for safety, but Rolls-Royce now uses them again. Look at this, the running board down there. MG Car Company Limited. How cool is that? Beautiful, beautiful, soft seats. I suppose it's leather, and it's just gorgeous. Just beautiful. The wood dash, all of the gauges laid off across there. And, you know, they actually called this area here the trunk. And you could fit a lot of stuff back there, actually. And then you could, of course, strap on things to your luggage rack there, including your dual spare tires. But look at that. Look at the pedal layout down there. This was really a driver's car back then. I'll talk about the specs and that sort of thing, which are kind of entertaining. Certainly not quick by today's standards, but it was considered quick back then. But just absolutely lovely, huh? Well, okay, we're inside, and here's Glenn in the mirror there, but look at this. This is not just the emblem there. That is an actual temperature gauge, right, Glenn? And if it's in that circle, it's where it needs to be, right?
That's the correct water temperature, yes.
That is so cool. You know, a car like this, and he's such an expert in these cars, he has many of them, and just almost an MG historian, I would say, right, Glenn? I mean, you know a lot about these
I
cars.
did a history presentation at the International Motor Racing Research Center in Watkins Glen.
So there you go.
I've done research on history.
Okay, walk me through this. You said there's only really two.
The two gauges that people would be used to seeing are ammeters, see if the generator is charging, and oil pressure, which is important. There's no water temperature gauge, and that's why the dealer put the gauge up there.
That is, and really, it was done like that. That is very, very unique in the automotive world. So go ahead.
The fuel gauge is a light.
Fuel, yeah. If that's on, you need fuel.
You only have 2 gallons left.
Okay.
And in front of the driver is a tachometer. That's what's important. The important is the tachometer.
Yeah.
It's got map lights so you can see. A horn button. This is the headlight switch.
Does it work? Not right now. Now.
Nope, not working.
Oh,
another thing to fix. This is a late model, and it came with something new for MG. Those are turn signals.
Wow.
This is a choke. This is the starter. You pull for the starter.
All right. You got to turn the key, and then you pull for the starter. Right?
The key. This is lights on and off, and that's bright lights. This is another map reading light, so your navigator can see.
Wow.
And unfortunately, my navigator gets to see the speedometer. Makes her the governor. That's fast enough.
That's it, huh? That's pretty cool. All right, so I guess it's time to hear the engine. All right, there you go. It is a Morris engine, not a Wolseley, but Morris 1.25 liter, making much more horsepower than the prior version, the MG what is it? Yeah, but this one makes an astounding 54 and a half as opposed to 54 horsepower. 0 to 60 in, well, by today's standards, a half an afternoon, but about 22, 23 seconds, which was considered pretty good back then. And look at it, just ticking away, running beautifully, and it is a thing of beauty. It's a very nice looking engine. So I guess the only thing to do now is jump in and drive. Have you smashed that like button and subscribed yet? It does really help me out with the algorithm. All right, let's get going in this 1949 MG TC. Oh wow, here I am, and we're gonna do a 0 to 60 run. Wow. You know, it does feel, as I get second gear, interesting. I mean, the clutch actually takes out pretty late, and it feels quick, actually. So, but it was, we'll go ahead and, you grab the camera there, Glenn, and it was, I hope I get it right. Is it Tom McCahill?
Tom McCahill.
Tom McCahill, and his magazine was
Mechanics Illustrated.
Mechanics Illustrated. And he said when he reviewed this car in January of 1949, he said that it would outperform any car in America, 0 to 60 in like 22 and a half seconds, and it would outperform any car in America. Wow. And to be behind the wheel of this beautiful car, it takes you back in time. It's a huge steering wheel. Go ahead and point forward if you want. It's a huge steering wheel, and looking over that beautiful bonnet at the temperature gauge, I mean, you know, what an incredible experience. It's probably a little more noisy, and you know, you feel the wind because it's so open here on the side. I can imagine it's really amazing with the top totally down. But let's check the brakes as you know, the brakes are pretty good. The brakes are a little bit more than what I would expect them to be, actually. And I was letting these people pass me. It's a slow car, so if they're going this way, I'll just let them pass. They just want to stare at the car. There they go. All right. So we're here in this beautiful neighborhood in not too far from Orlando, Florida, actually. All right, show me again, and I'll I'll show the turning circle of this MGTC. But yes, this was about as fast as you would expect it to be, any car to be. And wow, the effort on the steering wheel, you weren't kidding. You weren't kidding, Glenn. This is, woo, wow. But beautiful, just a car that brings you right back. And the beauty, am I in second? Let's see. Yes, I'm in second. Should we try for third, Glenn? I don't know. I want to try for third. All right, there we go. Woo. Here we are. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to do another turn here. But we'll head back out on the main road so I can really, but now I get to experience the downshift. Oh, yeah. Very gentle. But, you know, you feel like you need to baby a car like this. But in actuality, I think these are pretty tough cars. Glenn, has this ever left you on the side of the road? Or
Never.
How long have you had it?
We had it 6 to 7 years.
What's the ownership experience? I'll go ahead and grab this from you.
It's fun because anytime you go out, people smile.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It always captures attention and gives us an opportunity to meet people and talk to people. If I'm staying on a street corner, nobody talks to me. But if I'm staying next to this car, everybody comes up and talks to me.
But, and as I look through the mirrors and show you what it's like out back, it's just gorgeous, really. How long have you had it, number one?
6 to 7 years.
And you have many of these, and you work on them yourself.
Yes, I do all the maintenance myself.
So, and it's never left you on the side of the road?
Never.
Wow, that's incredible. And, you know, I think a lot of people are pretty leery of owning a car this old. I've reviewed cars like the Model T Ford. I was there at an event where they put one together, take it apart, you know, and that sort of thing. And, you know, a Model T feels a lot older than this. This, you know, the big steering wheel, the long bonnet there. It definitely is a car from another era. Which way should we go here, do you think?
Either way.
All right. Yeah, we'll go to the right. Why not? Oh, look, and I have a turn signal. I can go whoop, right? That's cool. Let's see. Does the horn work all of a sudden?
I doubt it.
Oh well. It doesn't. But oh well. What I was going to say really is that, you know, this car is the first post-war MG, and because of that, and because of the time it was made, pretty much I wonder if we should gear down here. I think we should. I'm going to go ahead and put it back in. Let's put it back in. There we go. I'll show you. I want to show them what it's like first, second. It's notchy, but it's kind of mechanically interesting. Just it actually has. I'm in neutral there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want it to conk out on me. But clutch in, and it's a nice mechanical feeling, actually. I'm probably giving it a little too much gas there, but there we go. Nice and smooth. It's not. As I'm broncoing right there. That's because I wasn't smooth on the throttle. But I was actually saying it really is not a difficult. You would think it might be more difficult than it is, but it's not a difficult car to drive, actually, even though I made it look difficult there for a fraction of a second. And what I was saying about this car being from 1945, a lot of GIs, a lot of Americans were over there from World War II. And basically, you heard him. This was the fastest car. You know, so the GIs, a lot of them love cars. They're mechanical, you know, they're in the military. Some of them are working on cars and tanks and trucks, and they're loving these British cars that they see everywhere, and they get to drive them maybe, and all of the sudden, they also, as we take the turn, and it's, this is rare in Florida. I get to take the MG through the twisties. I better put it up into third gear and get some real speed. But, you know, they experienced these cars in England. They saw them and they lusted after them and they drove them. And they said, hey, I could bring one of these home. And they did. And when they brought these home and they were faster than everything on the road, well, they wanted them. And they became popular in America. And so this car, The MGTCs, TDs, and then the MGAs were really what started the British car revolution in America. People really wanted these cars because they were fast and fun. And let's face it, if you look at the American cars of the day, of the late 40s, and look at this, my God, this is very, very swoopy and much smaller and much better handling than your cars from back in the day. So it was very, very, very desirable to have an MG in America, just like it is now. You know, I just recently, in the last couple of years, I imported an MGF. I licensed it in Europe, and I drove it all around. The first place I drove it was the Nurburgring to a track, and it was amazing. So people love MGs, and they're very popular in America now because of this MGTC. Look at that. Wow. Amazing. Just hear the engine. Woo. So nice. Okay, just put it into fourth gear. And of course, I'm driving on the opposite side because this is a right-hand drive car. You know, the skinny tires, it kind of wants to follow the road a little bit, which makes it interesting. But these were good for, what was the top speed on these?
About 70.
About 70, I can't imagine. But, you know, at normal cruising speeds in America here, this is, it feels good. It does drift a little bit. There's a little play at the steering wheel. But, you know, again, this car is 77 years old, doing my quick math, I think. And, wow, it's out here taking on these roads at a speed that's, you know, I'm not worried about the car behind me because we're going fast enough, you know. I am worried about the car cutting me off. Gotta check the brakes a little, but they're good. Good brakes. This is a great running car, you know. Glenn here does a fantastic job of maintaining it. And, well, what do you think, Glenn? Is there, did I miss anything? Did I get it all?
I think you got the important points, Ivan.
That's good, that's good. So, there you have it. This beautiful 1949 MGTC with an amazing history, a nice track record of winning a lot of show awards and being invited into some pretty prestigious events. I actually met Glenn at the Amelia. You can watch my footage of the Amelia, and I show you every car there. Also at the first Concord, and also that's in combination with the Concord 11s. So check that out. Search any car in Drivin Ivan. Watch my disc golf videos and all that sort of thing. Do smash that like button, subscribe. Buy me a coffee if you like this content. It would really help me out. But I am absolutely loving driving this stunning MGTC, and it is one of those cars that's actually better than I thought. Check out my MGA review, check out my MGF review, my MG Midget review, and I know there's many that I'm missing too. Search any car in Drivin Ivan. Watch my Beatles in London and Liverpool video, my U2 in Dublin video, all of my music videos where I play all the instruments, like Hotel California, Stairway to Heaven, Maggie May, Purple Haze, a lot of REM songs, Laughing, Radio Free Europe, Losing My Religion, and yes, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. I am Drivin Ivan.